to speak. They're never going to get to the root source of the problem. The root source of the problem, and nobody wants to admit to this, is that the standards that the PlayStation community has built need to be chopped down. That's when we start growing.
Here's the thing,
And
bro.
and
There is
also
no
that the standards, right? No, because we'll get up.
there's no
Listen,
real actual standard.
look, because listen, the Xbox community has already gotten tired of them dummies, right? We've already exiled them. We've already made it known that look, we don't want no more of
But
this. Okay? So what did the PlayStation do? The PlayStation community grabbed them and took them in. And we was
but
like,
bro, you're not. You know what my thing is with you, bro? You're not acknowledging me or the real
what do
ones
you mean?
that
What do you mean?
exist, bro. We're real. We out here.
But
We
wait a
say
minute,
this.
you are. I was told about you. I
I was
don't know
talking
you,
about
right? I was told about you. So if you're a real one, I'm not even talking about you.
I know, but you saying PlayStation community, I'm hardcore PlayStation
Right.
guys.
That,
You know what I'm saying? So
but
you're
you're
talking
here.
about the
But
community
look,
I'm a part of.
you are.
Let's recognize the real ones
But
and
that's
embrace
right.
the
But
fake ones.
you're here. So you already making a statement, my brother. You're here. So see, nobody.
Okay?
That's another thing.
There's a lot of us, bro. There's
Right.
a lot of us.
The,
Now,
and
I
we,
know you see number users
you are.
online,
You are.
but there's
Listen.
a lot of us.
You are. You want me to tell you who I mess with? Seventh Wonder, Eighth Wonder, and his family down in Austin. Huge. Look, gaming historian, but a huge
You don't fuck
PlayStation.
with Porter Rock?
Huh?
You don't fuck with Porter Rock?
Nah, I don't. Porter don't fuck with
Uh,
me, nigga. That nigga blocked me. That nigga blocked me. I didn't block him. I don't listen.
man.
Let me tell
Hey,
you one thing
I know
about
this.
me.
Look at that.
Let me tell you one thing about me, Sam. I don't worry about other men. I don't worry about other dudes. I'm not up on Twitter trying to be boyfriend and girlfriend with dudes, bro. I'm here, and people want to be cool with me. They cool with me. If they not, they not. I'm reality. I'm not
Wait,
seeking.
man. Look, I just want to, I'm out after this. But look, the way I deal with it is I talk to you guys. I'm not
Right.
gonna. I learned my lesson. Throughout Twitter, it was gonna be like a year and a half. But I learned my lesson that the nonsense. If you want to really connect with other gamers and have a conversation, we gotta talk. But we
Right.
gotta respect each other's opinion and keep it
Right.
moving. Nobody's stupid. Maybe they not might be aware, but that's where it ends. We all gamers at the end of the day.
That's
We
true.
gotta learn, and we gotta separate the console war banter from the real shit. The real shit goes on Twitter. The console war banter goes on
But
the Twitter.
and I
Yo,
agree. I agree.
yo,
I
why?
agree.
Can
But
I,
here's the problem, you are.
can I add
Here's
this?
the problem, you are. The
Ask me what
minority,
the
you are.
we gotta
movie
do like
now.
that on me.
This is another thing that I'm trying to say.
What's
We are the
Ask me
minority.
what the
We keep talking.
movie.
Here's what I'm talking about, King. And hold on, you are. I'm gonna send you back out real quick. Here's the thing, King. Everybody wants to talk to
We
everybody
have
down here,
the same
but
daddy.
I don't see nobody talking to the big guys up
Daddy,
there
can
that's
I
got
have a
all the
box of
influences
this?
in our community.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nobody's willing to go and talk to them.
Yes,
We know what
daddy,
it is because I'm
daddy.
down here doing this, right? We cut up, we troll, we laugh at each other. We do
Do a
this down here. That's
ball.
our world. We're not up here
Ah,
being phony and fake with views and likes and saying itchy things and get clicks and baits and all. We're not that community because we don't have a following, right? So when we shoot straight. So I get everything you're saying. You are like I told you. I didn't even know you. I don't. Your name has never came out of my mouth, homie. So if you're doing good work out there in that PlayStation community, here's what I gotta tell you: keep it up, my G. And thank you for
Yeah.
coming to my spaces. Thank you
Eh,
for recognizing and let everybody know who you are, because that's what it takes. But here's the realization about that. The sad part is, ain't nobody gonna go support you because they want this dumb stuff to keep going. Go ahead, King.
and the thing I wanted to add was, you hit the nail on the head. I just couldn't even do anything else besides, salute you on that. And he's not wrong. Tony's not wrong. At the same, really makes you a real one out here on anything that you do. When you have an opinion, if I present to you new information, you either grow from it or you slow from it, right? The problem is if I have an opinion and King or you come to me and you say, yo, King, I know you got your opinion, my man. I rock with your opinion, but here's some information you ain't know. If I grow from that, then I'm a real one. But if I sit in my sandbox and I'm like, nah, you presented me some information, but nah, I can't rock with that. But it's
Or King
yeah,
even
I
better.
gave you
Or King get right. You're right, King. Or check this out, even better, crowd. King gives me his opinion. I give him my opinion. Nothing happens. What's the sense of that? Everybody, you know there's a saying, bro. Come on, y'all, let's wake up. Everybody has what? Opinions like what? Thanks. Opinions don't move nothing. We have to get to the bottom line. Okay, PlayStation is better than Xbox. Okay, Xbox is better than PlayStation. We get that. Okay. Like I said, I'm not here to stop you from being a fan of what you like. I don't even care if you own all the consoles. I don't care. Here's where the problem is. People care that I'm an Xbox fan. That's the real problem. How do people care that I don't want to buy nothing for the Xbox? How do people care about that? And so people like me, like I had to expose, and it's sad, but I'm the majority. So why are you trying to make me feel like I'm the minority? Yes, I do own multiple consoles, but I don't care about that no more in my life. I'm buying Xboxes, and you know what? I'm in the top majority. Over 65% of console owners own one console. So can we please stop talking about multiple consoles? Because those are relevant. Not, the majority of the gamers don't even do that. So let's stop bringing that up. All right? I can respect that Santa Claus is German. I can respect that Jesus Christ is a Jew. I don't have to paint Jesus white, and I don't have to make Santa Claus black. You get what I'm saying? I understand that some things are some things, and that's the way they are. The problem is, a lot of y'all don't want to accept what is. And that's the problem. You feel like you have to justify yourself. Well, see, the new legal don't have to justify myself. I didn't have to try to make this dude feel like, well, I'm playing all these mediocre games on my Series X. But guess what? Xbox is doing for me. In the meantime, I can even play my back-to-back games at 4K 120. What's Sony doing for y'all? Nothing. Why are we not talking about stuff like that? Oh, because then it's a problem. We're trying to talk about who's better. No, we're not. We're talking about demand better. If Xbox isn't the standard, then why is Xbox doing better? That's the question that everybody should be asking. Damn, Sony, you're the most popular. You're worldwide. You're outselling Xbox. But why are you doing your fan base like this? Why are you got them out here waiting on games like this? Why you do all this lying? Why aren't your consoles ready? Why about this? And look, note that we were in a pandemic. But we wasn't in a pandemic when Bloomberg gave y'all that report. What we've been trying to tell you is stop purposely blind following Sony purposely just to fit your little agenda. Because now it's making the gaming industry on your side of the field look horribly stupid now. Like, get smart. We know y'all are smart. We heard from some of y'all. Start supporting the ones that talk real game. All right? When somebody actually makes a point about Sony that's real, you may not like it, but it's real, support it. Stop always supporting the dummies out here just because they're going to say something bad about Xbox, and that's really all you really wanted to hear anyway. Look, he bashed Xbox, so let's go look what he got to say. It's almost to the point where I'm starting to think it ain't grown people anymore. It's little kids. It's like 18, 17, 16-year-old kids, bro, that are doing this stuff. Because y'all can't tell me that if it is a bunch of us grown-in people that are acting like this every single day online, then shame on us, man. Then shame on us. We have no rights to talk about the youth and how they acted because we're not acting any better. We're not acting any better. But if we're gonna really truly grow, as a gaming community, we have to call everything out how it is, despite if it's your favorite console or not. I can sit here and tell you, the Xbox console last gen pissed me off. That Xbox One console pissed me off, especially when it got away from cloud. I love that cloud service, and when it went to Windows 10, it pissed me off. But I hung in there because I'm an Xbox fan and I love the Xbox. I love the controller. I love the online gaming features. I love my stability. What I don't get over there on PlayStation. So that's the reason why I don't buy it. It's not, it has nothing to do with you trying to hate me because of that. I don't hate y'all because y'all don't have an Xbox because I don't care. I don't care. The thing is, I called it. Damn, Xbox could have done something better. It could have done something better, man. So I was like, couldn't wait for this last gen to end. That's where I was at, like, yo, we need a fresh start. Like my man King said, fresh start. I told everybody,
But like all
don't
things,
carry over this
the mountain
stupidity this
shrine
generation.
follows a natural
It
cycle.
begins in the streets. I'm loving the
One that our
fact that some
village
of y'all
struggled
are
to
taking on the
understand.
spaces. That shows hope, y'all.
As the shrine's power
Everybody
began to
that knows me
fade,
knows this is what I've been
devastating
dreaming about.
famine struck
Y'all
our
are living my
village.
vision right now. And y'all are out here
Taro
looking
lost his
beautiful, man.
parents,
Y'all,
and
I've
he was
been
left to
telling y'all
take
this,
care
that
of Benny
y'all are
and
the
Saya.
y'all are the real power out here. Y'all are the ones, man. They got y'all
I
thinking that
should have
y'all
done more
aren't,
to
but
help
y'all are
Taro.
the ones. If y'all don't buy these
Now I
pumps,
can only
if
watch
y'all don't buy
as
these
his
games,
spirit
nothing
struggles.
moves. That's the bottom line.
We can still
You,
help
the
Taro
gamer, you, the
soon.
consumer, is the most important,
There's a
most
relic
powerful
covered by
person
the
to these
corruption at
companies.
your house.
And y'all gonna have to
But I
start
need a
seeing
way
that.
to break through.
And when we can have normal
That
discussions
weapon you carry,
on the
I
stories
sense
and
it holds
issues
a deeper
between
power.
both consoles, then we grow. But we have to give credit
This
when
staff
credit is
belonged to my
due.
father.
All the Xbox community is saying,
It's been in our
give us
family
some
for
damn
generations.
credit, man.
He
Microsoft is
must have
always
been a
getting
great
mad,
spirit
and they
guide.
finally doing it right. They're doing it better than Sony. All we're saying from the PlayStation
I
community
may be
is
powerless
give us some
against the
credit, man.
corruption,
That's all we want.
but I can teach you
Just
a new
give us
way
some
to
damn
fight it
credit.
back.
When we can't do that, don't come at us talking about, oh, y'all talking about keep the same energy. You
To a
damn
trained
right
archer,
we are.
bow is simply
Don't
an
come at us
extension
about
of
no
the
indie
body.
game.
This dude's
Talking about,
spitting
oh,
some
look, it's the
facts.
best looking game, an indie game. Man, but some of y'all, man, know
Spirit
damn
Guide's
well,
staff is
y'all ain't
no
saying this out
different.
here in these real streets, man. Y'all know the consequences ahead. Don't even come with that stupid stuff. So if Returnal is the best you got, like we had Recore. That's why we be laughing at some of y'all.
Ground yourself.
You're coming out with Returnal
Feel
is the
the
best game
energy of the
because you don't have
mountain.
nothing else. That's why. Look, this is sad when Ratchet and Clank
Draw on its
is not your
power.
best game anymore. Y'all would rather say Returnal. Y'all wouldn't even say Ratchet and Clank. But I remember when Ratchet and Clank was coming out, y'all praised that like it was the second coming of Zeus. Now y'all ain't got nothing to say about that game. But we tried to tell y'all. That's the problem. Stop living a lie. Every PlayStation game that comes out isn't a perfect 10. Y'all gotta stop that. That's in y'all's community. Y'all are in Metacritic, bombing, dropping bombs on video
Try
games,
using your
making
bow on
scores
these
go down.
targets.
That's from y'all's
When you are
community.
finished,
Y'all making
feel
that
free to
notorious.
practice at the other stations
Come
I've
on,
set
y'all
up.
stop, man. Don't worry about it. Cause that review is not gonna stop that game from being successful. If the Xbox community loves that game, we're gonna buy it. Haven't y'all learned? Get on in. Game requested. Let's get them on in here. What's up, gang?
Was I was 69 on Metacritic, and that game is very successful. We Xbox gamers, we support Sea of Thieves and the content and everything. And I'm like 30 million people right now playing Sea of Thieves. You know how many people playing Ratchet and Clank and Returnal? Not a lot of people. See, the problem with PlayStation games, I don't hate them. I buy some of the games on PC. I bought Days Gone, I think, and I'm gonna buy Uncharted 4. I did buy Death Stranding, and I did buy Horizon Zero Dawn. But the problem is they don't have a lot of variety of games. That's my opinion. They need more games that appeal to the casual and the hardcore. Where is my multiplayer game? Like, where's my SOCOM? Where's my Resistance? Where's my you know um Twisted Metal? Like, bring some of these games back. Like, so, everything what you're saying is 100% true, my dude.
You know what, man? I'm loving this so much. Dang, y'all was right, man. This gonna be my. I didn't want to do it, but y'all right, man. I should have been doing this, right? Because this is beautiful. I see you, Wayne. Give me 1 second. Um, I'm at work and I'm about to leave, but nah, here my thing as a gamer, I look at these companies, right, and I see who's trying to be safe and who's taking the risk.
Yeah, Microsoft.
Right.
So Microsoft.
There you go.
I don't know. Let me
Taking the
speak. Let
risk.
me let me speak. Let me
Go
speak.
ahead, brother. You see where I'm going with
So,
this, bro.
okay. Look at. Okay. Listen. I understand a lot of these PlayStation gamers, like fanboys, not the gamers, like these dumbass PlayStation fanboys. Like, they don't like games, like, especially multiplayer games. I understand because most of them suck at multiplayer games, and they don't like variety of games like Grounded and Flight Simulator. I understand you don't like these type of games, But one thing I give Microsoft a lot of credit is that they took a lot of
Can you put that
risk
up?
trying to, bring back some old franchises back and trying to, make it like more successful. I'm glad that Microsoft bring back Perfect Dark. It's been a long time we have a Perfect Dark game. I'm glad that Microsoft bought Bethesda. I'm glad that Microsoft trying to bring back variety of games. PlayStation doesn't do that because their studios are not talented enough to make any variety. There's a reason why Sony is banking on third-party time exclusive games like Kena, because they don't have the talent to make any other variety of games. And these PlayStation fanboys today talking about Kena is another PlayStation banger, but it's not made by a PlayStation studio, and eventually going to come to Xbox because it's a time exclusive. The developer literally says a time
Fully
exclusive.
draw the bow, and
So
your
it's just
arrows will
that
be more powerful.
when I say Microsoft Flight Simulator and a game like Grounded and all that stuff, they laugh at us. Like, oh, these games are trash. There's 60 Metacritic scores. They're not bangers, but they're hyping them a game called Returnal. Like,
Hold the
like,
lever to
what's
drop
the
the
difference
targets.
between
See if you
Returnal
can hit them before
and
they
and
reset.
and Flight Simulator? Like, there's no difference. Like, both games, in my opinion, and Flight Simulator have a better score than Returnal. So so these guys, they don't play a lot of variety of games. They changing the rules every single day to fit their narrative, and that's basically what it is.
Yo, gang. Listen, man.
Cause I like
See,
hold on, no, no, no. I
you're
like
right.
hold on, no. I like
You're right.
multiplayer games. I don't like.
No, that's not where I was gonna go with that. No, I was gonna make a point to your thing. Let you finish talking.
Wow, great
I don't
shot.
know why we even keep talking about Returnal. Why? See, this is the other
Yeah,
part.
cause I play a
Why
lot
are
of
we
road
talking about
games.
Returnal? No, watch this game. Watch this game. Why are we talking about Returnal when the PlayStation community as a whole didn't even do nothing with it?
Yeah, it's only
Why? See, that's where
500,000
we're at.
copies.
We're
It's
talking
only sold
about Returnal as
500,000
if
copies.
Returnal did anything. It didn't
No,
even
it
do
didn't.
anything.
It
So
didn't do
stop
anything.
talking about it.
All
Right.
right.
It only sold 500,000 copies out of 10 million PlayStation. How that's possible? like, and like, how that's possible? Like, who bought that game? Nobody bought the damn game. I told
Nobody.
people that Returnal should not cost $70. There's nothing wrong buying a $70 game. I have no problem buying a $70 game. It just depends on the genre and depends on it depends on the game. Nobody's not gonna buy a $70 game of a game like that, Returner, and that's why the game flopped. I don't care what Sony said talking about is a mega hit. No, it wasn't. Nobody never talked about that game ever again. Like so, it just that like that's how it is. Like people love to put your narratives on Twitter. I know it's both sides. Don't get me wrong, but the PlayStation guys love to change the rules, man. So they bashing what Flight Simulator, they bashing Psychonauts, talking about these games are trash, but you're hyping up a game called Kena.
You'll need to make
Like,
every
what are we
shot
doing
count.
here? Like, what are we doing here? Like, I
Destroy
can play
all the
Kena
targets
right
to
now on my
progress.
PC. Like, it's
There
not
are
even
3
exclusive.
difficulty levels.
It's not even a fucking exclusive. The game is literally a time exclusive game. Literally
You
comes.
can't make this stuff up.
No. Let me speak. It's a time exclusive game. Literally comes to Xbox. I've been saying that the whole day, and people think that I'm nuts, and people hate me on Twitter. You can hate me all you want. This is just the beginning because if we want to play this game, then we could say that Stalker 2. We can say oh 1 second. We can say Stalker 2 is a full exclusive game for Xbox. Because Stalker 2 is coming to PlayStation eventually. Because it's not a Microsoft first party game. We like to when we put games like Death's Door and Stalker 2 and Psychonauts and all that, according to these PlayStation fanboys, oh, these games are not AAA. These games are AA games, and these games are indies. These games don't even count. But when you guys hyping up a game called Kena, you treat it like a AAA game, and basically you're changing your narrative, talking about, oh, Xbox needs some, PlayStation's eating good right now, so we have. Come on, man. It's all about conspiracy and it's all about changing narrative. At the end of the day, most of these PlayStation gamers, they're not even gonna beat what's the name? Peter. They're not gonna beat it.
All right, game. I'm gonna move over to PP in the building. PP, come on in, PP. Wait on PP or Cicero. So I guess PP, he's having difficulties right now. Come on in, Cicero.
I think the biggest thing is going to be Starfield. I think that's going to prove to the PlayStation fanboys
Nah,
that
don't say that. Don't say proof. I don't like
Hold on,
saying
game.
that.
Hold on. Let him talk, game. Let him talk,
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. I don't like saying that.
it's going to prove to them
Let him
that
talk, game. Let
Xbox
him
is in the
talk.
game. Right.
Cicero came in, made his statement, and left. That's it, bro.
Really.
Is that it, man? I love
Yeah,
it, man.
but one
Yo,
thing I
let's
said,
keep
one
up.
thing I said that don't say that they don't say that Starfield gonna prove these ponies because I wasn't on Optimus Cole podcast Twitter space. I said Forza Horizon 5 is coming out in next month, and that game is gonna have a 90 plus on Metacritic. But according to these clowns, oh, that's a racing game. Okay, look at Gran Turismo. That game look like dog shit. Like, so so listen, you don't say Starfield gonna prove these ponies about
Shoot the painted
quality.
whirlybird to
It's not only
begin.
Starfield.
Aim quickly and
Microsoft
hit them
has a
all in the
lot
air.
of games in development outside of these 23 studios. They're gonna invest in a lot of, games. So
Oh, okay, game. You know what? Let me say this real quick. Game is Cicero and game is here's the thing.
That was pretty cool.
Y'all don't understand the magnitude of what true next generational gaming is going to be about unless you have an Xbox soon. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm not talking from a fanboy stand base or I'm throwing down my flag to mark this as my territory. I'm letting y'all know right now.
Over there.
It started with Flight Simulator, like I said. That's all powered by Azure. You know what? The world is slowly growing in that game. Don't worry, that 30 frames a second is going to get jumped right back up because we're going to be in those F-22s. You don't fly around F-22 to 30 frames a second. Second, we still got games like Scorn that's
You'll
coming
need
out.
to move quickly for this
We
one.
got Forza Horizon 4. I just want y'all to think about this. Halo Infinite, The Gump, Forza Horizon 5. I'm sorry, Forza Horizon 5. And what's the other one? We got one more.
Stalker 2,
And Scorn. Who was it?
Stalker 2.
I don't think Stalker 2 is coming
Oh
out.
no,
this year.
not Stalker 2, not
Crossfire,
Stalker 2.
Crossfire
Oh,
X.
this year, yeah,
Crossfire
Crossfire X. Yeah. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
So, right, Crossfire X.
Every coming out this year.
Well, it's so far it is.
Yeah.
Which is gonna have a campaign. So until it gets delayed, it's still issued out for this year. So Crossfire X, The Gump, Halo Infinite, and Forza Horizon 5.
You're losing
That's
time.
four
Shoot the
heavyweights.
targets and follow the path.
Four heavyweights. What company do you know out here that's dropping 4 bombs like that? Oh, I'm sorry, 5 and Scorn. Now, give or take 2 new IPs, and y'all can't give it up for Xbox. They're ending this year off of 5
Try taking
games.
your shots while
2
moving.
are new IPs.
Hit all 6
And Xbox
targets
can't
before
get. We're not
time
in the
runs
street
out.
talking about Xbox right now.
Ready?
That's the issue I have.
Hey,
with
look,
this game.
I have to go. Look, I have to go. But if Halo Infinite, and if everybody listen to this chat, if Halo Infinite does turn out really good, I'm talking about a bank, like a 92 or 93 on Metacritic. I don't care about Metacritic. Metacritic does not determine the quality of the game. But of course, these ponies, they love Metacritic so much. So if this game has a 93 on Metacritic and plus, the streets will be quiet. They will be quiet. They can't say nothing about this game anymore. They're now going to switch the narrative and talk about Halo is not a true next generation game because it's on Xbox. This is what they're going to do because they want Halo to fail.
Good footwork.
Okay, they
Jump a
really
few
do.
more laps and
So,
see if you can
so,
go even
so
faster.
you know what new leaks is talking about
Ready?
Forza and Halo and Crossfire X. We're eating good. That's basically what it is. And there's more games coming out next year to Xbox. Xbox gamers are getting a lot of good games this generation and a lot of variety of games this generation. And that's basically what it is. And they don't like this because they don't want Microsoft to compete. They just a bunch of haters. Because think about it. If Crossfire X is on PlayStation right now, and let's say you got a 90 on Metacritic, they will brag about Crossfire X. But when Xbox got Crossfire X, it doesn't fit their narrative. That's basically what it is. It's, oh, this game is a multi-plat.
Not
Nobody
bad.
cares about these type
There
of
are other
games. They're
challenges on this
indies
peak.
and all that stuff. So that's basically what they're going to do. So listen, December 8th is going to be doomsday because at the end of the day, I'm a
Not
Halo fan,
bad.
and I think Halo Infinite will be one of the best games this year. It's going to prove all these haters wrong. And when they prove all these haters wrong, they're going to push the narrative. That's basically what it is.
Not bad. There are other challenges
Bro,
on this
anybody
peak.
else want to get in? If not, I think we did a successful session, my very first space. I just want to say thanks to everybody that came out and came in and left and came back in and left.
It seems
But
like you've mastered
just
this
thanks
exercise.
for coming in and voicing your opinions, man. I mean, I'm I'm now a witness and a true believer of the fact of we can get through some of this by communicating, man. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to me. Listen, this is the exact reason why legal came back because y'all are doing exactly my vision, and I'm so happy that y'all now believing in yourselves, getting off y'all seats, man, coming in and understanding that y'all have a voice. And forgive me because
Back
I'm in
again?
traffic, but I'm heading home. But as you can see, I got so much love and so much passion. I don't care about trying to make myself seem like I'm something different. I'm not different from y'all, man. I'm y'all, man.
Wow, great shot.
I am just like y'all, man. I ain't nobody special. It's just some of us feel like we got to do this, man, because we like doing this. And I tell you, I'm telling y'all the truth, man. Change isn't gonna happen out top. It's gonna happen right here. When y'all start saying, you know what, I'm not gonna support this dumb stuff. You know what? Why do we keep hearing the same old stuff from you? You know what? Man, there's other issues out here. You know what? People look up to you. You can actually make a difference if you said something about this. If
Keep
y'all
that up.
don't start doing that, holding people up to accountability and making people be leaders that don't expect nothing to change, man. I'm telling y'all right now, because it's pathetic that we down here at the bottom is doing this. Look, we're not even being corny about how we do it. We got some integrity. You got a guy like a PlayStation fan, sitting right in here trying to do the good work. And y'all won't give somebody like that a time of day. That's crazy to me. Like, y'all are looking at the wrong people, man. Thanks, Logical. I appreciate you. No, for real. Appreciate all y'all. We ending this, man. Y'all basically held me through all day at work, man. My last few hours of work, I spent right here with y'all, man. And we even thinking about taking it to direct gaming tonight. That's how much passion I got. I don't get tired of talking about gaming. And neither should y'all, man. Neither should y'all. Because because really, the industry doesn't move forward without us. That's just the truth. And when y'all start believing in that, beautiful things will happen. But let's just start calling things out like it is. And when people call PlayStation out, man, when we know things are really happening over there, don't make fun of it. Go over there and say, yeah, man, support them. Because you know that they're by themselves. You know they're not the popular ones if they're coming out trying to talk about stuff that's real, that's really going on. You know they're not the popular ones, so support them. Encourage them to keep doing it because that's the only way things are going to get better. Don't accept the lies. Don't accept the trolls. Don't accept the lames and the idiots. Don't accept the toxic people. And let me tell y'all another thing that ain't going to stop you by blocking them. That's weak stuff. Don't block it. Get your couple of friends and take it to them. Show them, reveal them, tag them, put them out there for everybody to see how stupid they are. And trust me, that bothers them more than you blocking them. Because when you block them, you put them right back in the closet, man, where they don't belong. You put them right back in that suitcase where they don't belong. You put them right back in that balcony where they don't belong. They belong up in the front so everybody can see just how stupid they are. Don't be selfish and block them, and it makes people don't know who they are. We want people to know who the stupid ones are. Put them out there. Thank y'all for coming out again, man, on the spaces. Shout out to everybody that put their 2 cents into this, man. Hey, I love y'all, man, and let's keep it going. The development of gaming. Gaming cannot be compromised, man. We out of here.
All right, let's move over to Gandalf. See what these fools have to say. See what they got to say. Gandalf Gaming. Gandalf.
Disappointed if they made Redfall and it played like exactly like Dishonored, like with Arcane
I
maybe.
think Redfall is going to be more like a Left 4 Dead instead of zombies. It's just vampires that act like zombies.
But
Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead isn't a looter shooter,
from a gameplay aspect, does the gameplay
and Redfall is already confirmed to be a Borderlands-esque looter shooter type game, with screenshots already been leaked, which is where I'm getting that information.
So, in your opinion, Gandalf, do you think that if does the gunplay and like the style of Deathloop or Dishonored would
I don't know about the gameplay at all. I would have to wait until the actual gameplay came out. I'm just basing that off of like the few leaks I've seen, what people have said.
No, I'm just asking. Would the Deathplay or Dishonored gameplay would that lend itself to a multiplayer experience? Well, in your opinion, like a looter.
It's kind of hard to hear you cutting out.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So, do you think that gameplay would lend itself well to a multiplayer looter type game, like a Borderlands, if it played exactly the same as Dishonored, gunplay wise, but it was a
I wouldn't have
multiplayer
anything
looter?
wrong with it, but like speaking of Borderlands 3 right now, I kind of got bored with Borderlands 3 faster than I did with 2 because it was new, but it was also similar, and I feel like it didn't have as much content as part 2. So I would like it if it did something new and played better, but I probably wouldn't have an issue with it if it was just like a Borderlands copy. Because I love Borderlands just like I love Dishonored, so I had nothing. So like I would
I'm
love.
thinking Redfall is going to be a third person Left 4
Yeah,
Dead
I did
with
see
some
some
Borderlands
third
looter
person.
shooter elements sprinkled
I
in.
prefer first person though, but I like the option to have both.
I feel like you guys
I
need
So
believe
most
it'll
of my
have both.
favorite games are
you
first
guys need
person,
that variety. You need that
like
third person, bro.
Dark Souls and all that.
I say it might be third person because they have wacky, zany character designs. They probably want to see so you can see them, so they can sell you
Probably.
customizations and shit. Since that's the way they make their money through Game Pass, and Microsoft's been trying to get as many multiplayer DLC cash-in ridden games as they can, which is exactly the energy that killed Scalebound, which was a huge disappointment for me.
Yeah, like you didn't even have a life. What do you mean? Kid? The game was in the ground before it even saw the light of day.
No, the game was damn near complete, and then halfway through development, Microsoft wanted them to shoehorn multiplayer elements in, and
Phil
the devs
Spencer
wasn't
saw the
having
game
it.
was too good, and it would have destroyed Sony, so he cut it off. Think of it as an act of mercy. He's probably cooking it up still right now as we speak.
There you go, talking out your ass again while we're trying to have a decent conversation based on facts and evidence.
You learn to laugh, bro.
I
That's
would
all I
laugh
want.
if you were funny, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Those things kind of take care of themselves. You ain't got to tell me
I
when
mean, I
you're
am a
joking.
comedian, bro.
If you're a
Just a
comedian,
guy
I'd be
with
throwing
I'm just a
tomatoes.
man with an
I'd be throwing
opinion.
fat, rotten tomatoes at you right now, right in the face.
Tomatoes. Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
sure
get
you
this
got a
man
whole
off the
store of
mic.
rotten tomatoes, bro. You got a whole freaking wagon full of them.
Scalebound is probably one
I'm
of
gonna
the
save my pennies.
This is my favorite chat I've been in.
Oh shit! Look at that. I helped your boy peak.
The climax? Not too early.
We need some real ponies in here. They're like J-Dub or something. Someone to really give me a challenge. Maybe
I'll have
Crap
me in
Game.
that Melty Blood in a week too. That shit's gonna be fire. Yet another PlayStation 5 exclusive.
What do you mean? I can pre-order that right now on Xbox, bro. What the hell are you talking about?
Melty Blood's on Xbox?
Yeah,
I think it's on.
My apologies.
I think it's on.
I can see the pre-order for it now. I remember passing and thought the name was dumb, but the game looks cool. But I can't stand that name. It's just
Melty Blood's dope. I've been playing that shit since 2006.
Nice, bro.
Is it based on an anime? Or
I'm not sure.
It kind of spawned from like back in 2006. There was this shit called Mugen, I believe, where they would mix all the fighting games up on PC. I want to say the devs had something to do with that, and then they was like, "Wait a minute, why don't we just kind of make our own game?" But it was it's almost also like a spiritual successor, the fighting style wise, to like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, like those long crazy ass combos and shit. But it's definitely dope, man. Check it out.
yeah, I mean, I've been watching it. I just every time I see the character designs, I'm like, bruh, they're all wearing the same fucking clothes. I don't understand why everybody's wearing the same clothes. I've never seen an anime fighter. Clothing. What is going on?
That's the kind of stuff that would throw me off of a fighting game too. Crappy.
My roommate
design.
confirmed that Melty Blood was based on an anime, I believe, called Tsukihime or something like that.
Tsukihime?
Was it a game or an anime? I'm a little. Okay.
So you boys hyped for the Halo Infinite flight?
I am hyped to ridicule it. I'm hoping that it'll be better, so I don't have any ammo.
I would be disappointed if you didn't ridicule it.
You know me, man. So
I'm hyped for the Halo Infinite campaign whenever they grow the balls to actually show it off.
speaking
Oh,
of,
they have the balls. They're just waiting. Have you ever heard the term "save the best for last"? Phil Spencer's gonna make y'all.
Wasn't they doing the same shit last year when the game needed over a year worth of work to be done on it, and now it's
Phil
releasing in
Spencer
a
is trying to
half-assed
create
state?
the best
So if they
console
were
known to
really
man.
holding back, saving the best for last, wouldn't the game actually be complete?
Damn right, bro.
you know,
Phil Spencer ain't dumb. He knows exactly what he's doing.
I don't deal with piecemeal gaming.
Halo Infinite.
With what, man?
That's what
I'll be patient with Halo, like I was with the Master Chief Collection, which took 3 years to get right. We'll see if the same thing can happen with Halo
Not
Infinite.
exactly what you wanted from the Halo Master Chief Collection, just remastered campaign.
No, it was broken and
The
buggy
fact
at
that they're
launch, actually.
remastering
So I
old
think
games should be a privilege, not necessarily a demand.
Let's see, we got a
What,
request.
Matt,
It was
what kind of
trash,
collection
let's
you
be
got for
honest.
Sony? You got the Kratos collection, bro?
The Kratos collection. That would
we
be.
need that on PS5,
That
man. I
sounds
love
pretty
God of War
awesome,
2.
the
I would love
Kratos
that
collection.
remastered 4K 60. God of War 3 doesn't need to be touched. It's already stellar.
Right.
God of War 1 and 2, I wouldn't mind remasters of those games. See, that's the thing with Sony. They can put remasters out to buoy themselves in between major releases because they release a game every month and a half. Every 6 weeks, we
I just
get
wish
something
they'd spend a
huge.
little more time on the games, though.
We just got 2 huge games within a week of each other. And that's me being modest. I'm not even talking about something like Tales of Arise, which is massive on the Sony platform as well, selling 99% of its units there.
Yeah, I
I
think
played the demo for that game. It was okay.
that's kind of why all these conversations go off the rails. When you have to deal with that kind of information, usually it becomes PlayStation.
They got to stop making shit up.
or something in that regard.
That's why he's Gandalf Gaming, because the only thing Xbox got is hopes and dreams and fucking magic tricks.
Damn, bro, that hit me deep.
Just fucking with you.
Just gonna have to sit this one out for a while. Really think about my life.
Does Melty Blood have a cross-platform multiplayer?
I didn't even know I had multiplayer to begin with.
It's a fighting game. Come on, bro. Be serious.
Oh, Melty Blood's a fighting game? I thought it was gonna be like I just saw pictures of it. I thought it was gonna be like a generic, like Japanese RPG, like every
It's
other
like a
one.
spiritual successor to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So it's
Oh,
like
I
that
didn't
weak,
know that.
medium, strong attack combo heavy type fighter. Really
I
fast
got
paced,
you.
over the top. It's fucking amazing.
So
I used to be really
it's
into
not a
fighting games
team-based
like
game though,
Mortal
is it?
Kombat 9 and Injustice to kind of stop.
It's not a team-based game though, is it?
I think it might have a tag team mode.
Mm.
I'm not sure. I haven't really done my research on the modes, but I know in the past there was a tag element in some of the games as well.
Some of the tag teams in MK9 and it was so
What would
unbalanced
be
and
fucking
broken.
awesome is if it does have a tag team and you can get a second player and you guys could go online and battle other two teams. That'd be fucking hot. Like Street Fighter Alpha
Yeah,
3 had the
that was
dramatic
one of the
battle.
best parts of MK9.
Did they
Dramatic battle on Dreamcast with Street Fighter Alpha 3 when you could play all 6 players. That shit was fire. They need to bring shit like that back.
speaking of
We
bringing
need
back,
better, like, realistic fighting games.
do you guys think that it would be better if they did a new Marvel vs. Capcom or if they did a full-scale remake?
I don't. Maybe a remake would be better because they would actually like have to redo. Usually, when they make new fighting games, it's kind of the same. They kind of play the same. But I feel like if they like just remade it, they could really like do some new stuff with it.
I actually
As opposed to just making a new one.
I
Kinda
want
like how
new
they did with
2D
Dead
art,
Space.
is what I want. You know how they had the CPS2 and the CPS3 engines? I want CPS4. I want Street Fighter Alpha 4. 2D, none of this 3D mixed environment bullshit.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
2D fighting. I like 2D.
That's my Guilty Gear
That's
Strive.
why I like Injustice and Mortal Kombat. Because that's what they stuck with after MK9.
Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat. Everybody betrayed their own principles. Shout out to Guilty Gear.
But I'm going to fall back, fellas, and get my ass back to work. Thanks for having me. Good talking.
It's cool talking to you, bro.
Tony up.
And just so you know, yes, I am here to annoy you guys a little bit if you couldn't tell.
I figured that out.
Okay.
That's who you are. Otherwise, I would walk with the rails.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
And we'll give you one W there. At least you have Kina to play right now.
Yeah, it's a serious dub, man. I'm surprised that we.
Man, actually, it isn't. I haven't said anything bad about Kina. I have been kind of like using the Metacritic scores and like to like compare it, but like that was just for jokes. The game doesn't look bad. I like the art style. I've always liked the cartoony art style if it's done well, like Psychonauts. It seems like Kina's doing that okay, pretty well.
Oh, it does it very, very well. Yeah, that's where it grabs you in like the heartstrings, bro. Suddenly you love all the characters. That's like in the first 5 minutes of the game. And then I think it's a game of the year contender, only because it's so charming. That gives extra points in my opinion. What do you guys play on Xbox? You know, what's out on Xbox today?
What's out on Xbox today? Oh man, really putting me on the spot here. Well, I mean,
What are you guys playing on Game
been
Pass?
playing
Somebody come in here and tell me what you're playing on Game Pass.
What am I playing on Game Pass? Damn, bro, don't give me time to play on my console.
How many do you have in Quick Resume right now?
I'm like really OCD about Quick Resume, so I have 0 games in right now because it bothers me when I have a game that I'm not playing. Even though I usually do use it for games, but right now I don't have any games Quick Resumed right now. Like I've been playing, I was playing Tormented Souls. I don't even know if that game even has.
And Halo Infinite Flight, which is like coming out in like 2 days. So that's what I'm hyped for right now. I would be playing Kino, but you know, PlayStation.
Because nobody
I'm really just mainly hyped for like Diablo 2 and Halo Infinite Flight, which is like coming out in like 2 days. So that's what I'm hyped for right now. I would be playing Kino, but you know, PlayStation. I really need to go much further than that.
On Thursday, they're supposed to have
I mean, you do need to get further. You need to elevate. When you get there,
they always say that in like check. It's like
Not elevate, but I'm always like Sony
I'm always like
status,
2 minutes
God
late to the
status.
week, and then when I go to look, it's already
on
sold out.
Thursday they're supposed to have them in store.
Yeah, they always say that if I check. It's like I'm always like 2 minutes late to the beat, and then when I go to look, it's already sold out.
Tell me what you're playing right now.
Every time.
I'm actually playing Kena Bridge of Spirits and
Tell me what you're playing on Game Pass right now. Who's that? Ham Solo?
on Game Pass I'm playing not really playing a whole lot on there right now. I just got done beating Psychonauts and also beat Artful Escape. Currently right now I am streaming this Twitter Spaces and I'm playing Kena Bridge of Spirits at the same time. Thought it would be kind of cool to do that.
Streaming this Twitter Spaces and
Say that again?
And I'm playing Kena Bridge of Spirits at the same time, or you're just playing? That would be kind of cool to do that.
I'm playing Kena Bridge of Spirits and also streaming this Twitter Spaces that we're listening to right now at the same time.
You're playing Kena and what at the same time, or you're just playing Kena and listening to the Spaces?
It's pretty fire. There's been some moments of stuttering, like right at the beginning of the game, where you're like walking on these really like these tall rocks that you rise up out of the ground. There's this glitch where you can't like move. It's kind of weird. It happened like 3 separate different times, but it was only in that one spot. Everything else has been like perfect.
There's this glitch where you can't like move. It's kind of weird.
I highly recommend this game though. It's pretty fire.
But it was only in that one spot. Everything else is
I'm at the bow and arrow part. I just got my bow and arrow not that long ago, and I'm fighting some dude. He is Wood Knight, and he is whooping my fucking ass.
I'm at the bow and arrow.
What's that?
Part. I just got my bow and arrow not that long ago, and I'm fighting some dude. He is.
No, the one below that one. I didn't want to go straight to hell.
What's that?
On the expert mode?
I don't straight to hell when it gives me an option. No, the one below. I didn't want to go straight to hell.
Yeah, no, I went straight to hell. And
yeah, I want to at least go through it and try to enjoy it one time completely through, and then and then I'll go through it on a harder mode. That's what I did on like Scarlet Nexus.
But
I want to at least go through it and try to enjoy it one time completely through, and then I'll go through it on a harder mode. That's what I did on Scarlet Nexus.
Right. That's what I did with Gears of War, but I was getting my shit tossed. We were trying to play on the hardest level on that, and it's like 2 shots and you're dead.
Last as long as possible, but if I die 80 times, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's what I'm playing, and I actually had a video that I made earlier talking about all this bullshit that's constantly going on with people just whining about Xbox all the time. I just don't get it. I'm not sure if they even play Xbox, but they sure do know how to whine about it.
All this bullshit that's constantly going on with people just whining about Xbox all the time. I just don't get it. I'm not sure
what's
if
that?
they play Xbox, but they sure do know how to whine about it.
Oh, you know, the whole Xbox has no games, or the fate of Xbox right now when it's just a group of people that play PlayStation. like I don't know how you could talk about the fate of a system and you don't even play on it.
Xbox has no games, or the fate of
it's just it's old, man, and it's really childish. I am lucky to have both consoles and a 3080 in my PC, and it's worth it. Like, having all of that is worth it. When my lady is playing Halo with me on the Series X, I can be on my PC. Like, what's the issue there? And being able to play it everywhere, I can't play my PC everywhere.
Halo with me on the Series X, I can be on my PC. Like, what's the issue there?
I mean, I guess I could spend another $800 on a mobile on a device where I could play, you know, anywhere, but that's more than the Series X even costs.
I mean, I guess I could spend another $800 on a mobile on a device where I could play, you know, anywhere.
Man, I play games on the go all the fucking time, man.
That's more than
it's so underrated. It's so underrated.
For RuneScape on the go.
Man, I play games on the go all the fucking time, man. It's so underrated. It's so underrated.
I am a Switch man. I agree with that concept.
The Switch is pretty good.
What's that?
It's weird that I can get like the same fidelity out of my phone as I can get out of a Switch.
Bro.
That right there like irritates me about my Switch because it doesn't feel that special.
Fidelity out of my phone as I can get out of the Switch.
If it wasn't for those games, they would be dead right now.
Yeah, if they were all multi-plats, they'd be in trouble, dude.
Feel that special.
I just think Nintendo's lucky they have a handful of good games, because if it wasn't for those games...
But soon, with the Steam Deck, everyone's gonna be emulating that shit for really cheap.
Well, they kill them segments. Usually they outsell PlayStation.
If Nintendo's fighting anybody in the industry, it's emulation. It's not PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah, I just don't know how
quite
well the Steam Deck runs after I've seen it.
If Nintendo's fighting anybody in the industry, it's emulation.
Man, I'm super duper excited for the. I'm signed up for the Halo shit this weekend,
Emulation than Xbox does.
and I am. I play. Did you play the first round of it?
For the, I'm signed up for the Halo shit.
Yeah, dude, it was fire. So like, if you didn't get to play it, you're gonna be able to feel the mechanics are like. So I played the Halo Infinite technical review, and then right after that, I went and downloaded Halo 5, and I tried to play that for like an hour, and it was just it was rough. It was really rough.
Technical review, and then right after that, I went and downloaded Halo 5, and I tried to play that for like an hour.
Like running in Melee, I just can't stand, and the redesign of the Mark 5 armor just pisses me off.
I can go to Halo 3 and jump to Halo 5, and it'll still be rough.
Well, the new one, it just feels so fast. It feels faster, but it's like not so fast that like it's annoying.
Pisses me off.
Yeah.
When I see it.
So it's like it's a perfect balance, and the grapple hook. I think you're gonna really like that. That was a lot of fun.
But it's like not so fast that like it's annoying.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a perfect balance, and the grapple hook. I think you're gonna really like that. That was a lot of fun.
I want to do it.
Focusing on big team battle and PvP, so we actually have a challenge this time. Instead of just shooting bots. We still have something.
I get the time to focusing on big team battle and PvP. So
the bots were fun though, man. I had a good time with that. The last day where all of them were Spartan bots, dude. That was no fucking joke.
The bots were fun though, man.
I legit got my ass kicked a couple games, like just being surprised, walking right into it, thinking, "Oh man, I'm just gonna wreck like I've been doing the last 2 days." And it wasn't like that.
I legit got my ass kicked.
You got people switching to shotguns in a small hallway.
Like I've been doing the last 2 days.
Like good AI.
You got people switching to shotguns in a small hallway. Like good AI.
You guys caused me to decide
I can tell. Still doesn't feel like next gen is fully came in yet, if you know what I mean. Like, it almost feels like we're still waiting for the big heavy hitters to come.
I think Halo will be a good introduction to next gen, because I mean, it's to be honest, the only thing that has looked next gen is Ratchet and Clank, really, to be honest.
I think Halo
Like everything else looks really shiny. It looks really nice. Psychonauts looked really nice. It looked polished. But there was something about the way that Ratchet and Clank just looked that just said next gen. But like the game was short, it was kind of it was extremely repetitive.
But there was something about the way that.
So like I think something like Halo or maybe something right after it is gonna actually introduce next gen and make actually. Because I mean, I was really surprised how little of a console seller Ratchet and Clank was.
Actually introduce next gen and make extra.
I was expecting it to be the top, the console seller, like the big time. Whoa, get out the way! Here comes Ratchet and Clank. But it fizzled out pretty quick.
I was expecting it to be the console seller, like the big time. Whoa, get out the way! Here comes Ratchet and Clank. But
hold on, get you guys off here. Okay. Halo is not going to show us the next gen. It's on like 4 platforms that are not mixed. So I'm not going to, they might show something after that. It's gonna be
it's not cap at all, man. It's not cap at all. I'm talking about I'm not talking about just multiplayer. I'm talking about also single player. If you don't think the single player is going to be good, you're out your mind.
It's not cap at all. I'm talking about I'm not talking about just multiplayer. I'm talking about also single player. If you don't think the single player is going to be good, you're out your mind.
I mean, I think the game's going to be really good. I just think it might have a couple bad things at first, but people are going to absolutely shit on.
I mean, is God of War not going to be next gen feeling just because it's on PS4? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I mean, there's shit on everything about Halo.
I mean, is God of War not going to be next gen film just because it's on PS4? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Right.
God of War 4 already looks pretty good, so if they put a little time into the textures on that game, it could look pretty damn good on PS5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got a different work style.
And for the beta thing that they're giving access to.
Wait, is Halo Infinite going to be on Xbox One too or not?
And then
I believe so.
Yeah. Are they for the
nope.
The beta thing that they're giving access to?
Nope, it's on Xbox One, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. I played it on all 3 of mine.
People on next gen, or did they actually that you know on Xbox One?
Nope, it's on Xbox One, PC, and Xbox Series X and X. I played it on all 3 of mine.
It's gonna be fire.
That's sick. Yeah, I got accepted for this next run, for this next flight. I'm pretty hyped for that shit, dude.
Final place in Halo.
Oh,
it's gonna be fire.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Should have played it, but Phil got
There's a man flying everywhere. You're gonna feel real stupid after that.
Oh, definitely. That's the first thing.
Straight to the food stand.
I play the game. I'm gonna like
see
trash
the bananas flying everywhere, and you're gonna feel real stupid after that.
That would be
No,
funny.
that's what a gamer would do. I play the game to play the game. If I'm gonna like trash on the game, it's just because I'm just fucking around.
Last 2-3 months not playing shit on my new console. Because I don't
That
feel
would
like
be funny.
I also hope.
longer than 30 minutes.
I also hope Halo Infinite actually gives something to do. Dude, I've
I
been
got
like
Game
for the
Pass.
last 2-3 months not playing
So I don't
shit
like
on my new console. I don't feel like, dude, I'm not entertained by anything for
Actually
longer
come
than
back
30
and
minutes.
replay like Dark Souls
Nothing
3
gets me
on
into the
a
game
daily
that
basis.
much. And I got Game Pass.
It's like very
So
few
I
games
hope
that
like
come
that
back
Halo
and play.
multiplayer is.
I'm kind of the same way. With the select new games, I actually come back and replay like Dark Souls 3. I still play on a daily basis, and I've had that since day 1. It's like very few games I come back and keep playing.
I like a lot of games too. Even right now, with like the current,
I play like
Game
one or
Pass
two
has a
games
couple
again
good
and
games
again
right now,
and
but I've
again.
already like
But
beaten
it's
all the
because
ones I care about.
they
So
entertain me for more than
there's not really anything right now that excites me. But
Yeah, I'm like
like I
a lot
said,
of
we still
games
have
too.
Halo
And even
coming in
right
like
now,
2 days.
with
So
like the current, I mean, Game Pass has a couple good games right now, but I've already like
or
beaten
anything
all
to
the
do
ones
with
I care
Xbox, but
about.
that's
So
still coming out too. So I'll be
there's
playing
not
that
really
in a
anything
bit.
right now that excites me. But like I said, we still have Halo coming in like 2 days. So then we have Xbox or anything to do with Xbox, but that's still coming out too. So I'm gonna be playing that a bit better.
Games.
So, you guys are not concerned about the lack of footage. You guys think that
and moved on.
Lack of games, bro. Not to say I beat like 20 of the games.
Right. I have like 120 games.
It's not that.
I mean, I'm not that worried. Yeah, I'm not that
There's
worried.
one I haven't played called Iron Fish. I just
And
haven't even tried it yet, but that was on Game Pass and I downloaded it.
so? Tell about.
Right. I have like 120 games installed right now. A lot of them are Game Pass. There's one I haven't played called Iron Fish. I just haven't even tried it yet.
So good.
It's on Game Pass and I downloaded it.
Yeah.
It was like a snooze fest for me. I got sorry. Like, I need some action in my games.
I thought it was really good.
Escape game, right?
Yeah, like
Oh my
I love the
that
graphics.
game, like,
Just the game itself is
good.
kind of like,
But, like,
boring to me. Actually,
it was
I
like a
just want to play
snooze fest.
something
Like, I'm
like
sorry. Like, I need some action in my games.
It was kind of a walking simulator in a way, though. It kind of did give you that feeling.
Just the game itself was kind of like, it was just boring to me. I just wanted to play something like Dark Souls or like Blasphemous. Didn't really want to
It
play
was kind of a walking simulator. It was kind of shit. Kind of did give you that feeling.
I put in like 30 or 40
Actually,
What's the combat like?
actually, you know what kind of felt like that?
I loved the graphics before that.
What about the combat?
We Happy Few kind of felt like a walking simulator. It was kind of shit, to be honest. The combat was garbage, literally.
Not every
two
game
bugs,
can be
that's
a
it.
AAA
The
banger.
AI was literally
Hold up,
stupid.
I will say here, No Man's Sky came on Series X on 20 FPS. Crazy.
Not every game can be a AAA
Like a
banger.
few months ago, and I loved it. I kind of
Hold
wish I
up, I
waited
will
until
say,
the update
I
there
will
to
say,
block. It just recently got some
No Man's
updates
Sky,
that I wish I
on
would have saved
Series
it for like
X
the
on
one
120
that made all the
FPS actually
graphics
looks
better.
crazy.
Like I know
Actually,
that's the
recently
Series X
started
update,
playing
but
it
it was
like a few
something else
months
like the
ago and I
Prism
loved
update
it.
or
I
whatever.
kind of wish I waited till I
Like
could get
really
the update though. Cause, well,
graphics on the game.
it just
I haven't
recently
even
got some
got to see that
updates that I wish I would have saved it for like the one that made all the graphics look better. And then not the Series X update, but it was something else like the Prisms update or whatever. That like really overhauled the graphics from the game. I haven't even got to see that yet.
I should check that again, too.
For everybody.
I just want to know. Oh no, dude, I played No Man's Sky a really long time ago.
Are you playing No Man's Sky right now?
Like maybe a few months ago, I stopped playing.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, that was like one of the first to go games when I first got my Series X.
Oh, no,
I
dude,
was
I
playing
played
the
No
game
Man's
that
Sky a really
had
long
the
time
X
ago.
slash
I
S.
was
I don't
lying.
know.
Like maybe a few
I know
months
that
ago I
feeling.
stopped
Like I was
playing.
always looking for that
Yeah,
little symbol
bro, I'm
when I
telling you,
first
like,
got my
that was
Xbox,
like
just so
one
I
of
could
the
have a
first
reason
go
to
games when
play
I
the
first got my
Xbox.
Series
Facts.
X.
Yeah.
I was playing everything that had the X slash
Like
S.
I got the new Xbox,
I
but
know
I
that
wanted to
feeling.
play a
Like,
game
I was
that was
always looking
enhanced
for that
just so
little
I could
symbol
feel
when
what
I
it
first
looked
got
like.
my Xbox, just so I could have a reason
That's
to
why I downloaded
play
it.
the new Xbox. I guess.
Yes, dude.
That's why I bought Call of Duty.
I got the new Xbox, but I wanted to play a game that was enhanced just so I could feel what it was like.
I feel it.
That's why I downloaded a few games, but never did that with No Man's Sky, I think.
That's why I bought Call of Duty. Just so I can have something.
It's like the one that promotes Call of Duty. So.
Yeah, I feel it.
That shit was
My
Sony usually the one that
PlayStation to get
gets
anywhere, I
like
guess.
stuff first for Call of Duty. So yeah, I guess Sony's the place to go for
shooters.
You like the
Just like
looking
the one that
antics,
promotes Call of
otherwise.
Duty, so.
What's that?
I mean, Sony's usually the one that
I
always
like
gets
this,
like
dude.
stuff first for Call of Duty, so yeah, I guess Sony's the place to go for COD.
Boys,
If you like that fucking
I'm head out.
haptics, otherwise, you probably. Like, but I like that shit.
Alright, this didn't go off the rails.
Real cool.
For sure, bro.
Boys,
Yeah,
it was an honor, but I'm gonna head out.
Vibrations, pizza.
Alright.
Does anybody else?
And this didn't go off the rails.
You're always around in my comments.
For sure, bro.
How about you, Joe?
Hey, man, y'all have a good one, bro.
What's up? This outside on gaming.
Does anybody else want to? Cooper, you're always around in my comments saying awful things. Why don't you join from the panel and say
Well, hey, bro, I gotta hit up my local smoke shop, so and my phone's about to die, so I guess I'll get out of your hair now.
I know you guys get out of my hair. This space is open.
Well, hey, bro, I gotta hit up my local smoke shop, so and my phone's about to die, so I guess I'll get out of your hair now.
In fact, all you guys get out of my hair. This space is over.
I want the last thing to be is Xbox is better than PlayStation.
Get out of here.
That was my
Disappear.
last
You
statement.
fucking mute all you guys. All right, now I'm speaking. PlayStation is better than Xbox, and that's it.
Damn, I am getting my ass kicked. Get real. Oh. Damn it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Come on. Damn. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it coming. Oh man.
I have something to do at 6, so I'm gonna make y'all's food.
What's that?
Chicken legs. Shit.
You need to do what?
What? Oh, at 6, I'm gonna do that thing in the box or whatever that I told you about.
Finally got him.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Go, Puggy.
Ooh, I can smell that garlic. Oh, yeah.
I made that knife for Taro when he was a boy. He loved these woods, and I tried my best to teach him the old ways. Consumed by the troubles of our village, I was not there for Taro when he needed me most. I hope we can bring him peace. Into the Forgotten Forest. I'll wait for you there.
What, baby?
Did I burp?
Did you fart?
I did.
You farted?
Yeah. I go potty, then I fart.
Did you say excuse me?
Excuse me, Mom and Daddy.
You're excused, little lady.
I know the little lady, and you call me a big girl.
You're a big girl.
Yes, I am.
Lamar, I want to keep bringing home until you get your first paycheck. Take care of her.
You
And
can't.
then once you get your first paycheck.
He's taking care of me, Mama.
Sorry, I didn't know you were running.
I've been doing it this whole time.